everybody, Humble here. Day 2 of working on that beautiful van. Oh my goodness. And
what are we doing right now?
Well, I thought I'd get some textures together, rounded up, that I might want to use, like this color ivory, and then these other things. I might want to do a little skin work to make a skin or two later on, but right now the main thing I want to do is
Now, if you're wondering where does Humble get all these really nice gradients,
simply type in high resolution or HD gradients on your searcher, and you'll come up with things. If you want to find wood textures, metal textures, just do your search, but be careful because a lot of them don't want you to have them, and they'll put little tags and shit in there that they'll put a good fuck to you if they snag that you did it. So you have to be careful about it. Not that I am endorsing stealing, I'm not. But I mean, good grief, if they put them on there, what the hell are you going to do? Just look at it? What good is that to you?
well, they want you to buy it, Humble.
Squonkie, I ain't buying that bullshit. Well, if I absolutely have to have it, yes, but come on. When do we get to a spot where we're kind to each other?
Humble, right now.
All right, that a boy, Squonkarooty, let's do this thing. Okay. Let's get to the little puppy. There's where we left off yesterday. And here's what we ended up with. Right here. Okay. Last thing we did was a little bit of texture work on the inside just to darken this down so you get to see it just a little bit better. I am somewhat tempted, no.
Better than somewhat.
Somewhat tempted to take this into the 3D editor and see this one grill part right here that the Ford is sitting on top of. What do you think if that was chrome? Wouldn't that be really pretty cool, or do you think it would screw up the Ford? That isn't going to be easy. It's going to be a pisser of a job, I'll tell you right now. This is not an easy, happy job. That's a real bastard of a job. I'm sure it is, because I don't think for us, yeah, it's all part of this whole front clip. So I would have to take and do a lot of cutting, and I'm not going to do another 2-hour video because to this day, and what time is it now? It is 10:20 in the morning. I started putting that video up last night around 8 o'clock, and it still hasn't rendered to HD yet, but I did check, and it is in the process of rendering to HD. So if you have gone to look at yesterday's video and said, fuck this is 2 hours long, and it's shitty to look at to begin with, I'm with you, man. I didn't finish it all this morning. I just looked at it and said, man, it looks creepy at 360. But it will be a 1080p sometime today. It is still rendering, and that's one hell of a lot of video footage. I mean, that was like 26 gigs of footage, something like that. It was a lot. So I'm not going to do that today. What I am going to do is little skip-abouts. We're going to look at something. I'm going to decide what I want to do with it, and then we're going to skip about. Oh, I did fix the seats, by the way. I almost fixed the seats, as you can see. Notice that there is a little bit of a gap right there. And even though they're double-sided, there's still that little gap. Well, I don't want that little gap. So what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to take you with me, I'm just going to go do it. I'm going to go back into the editor, and I'm going to make these things just a little bit wider so it covers that gap. Now, in so doing, it might screw this up here, but we're going to hope for the best. That's the only pisser of it. Doesn't that be a nice look at the texture to that? It really does look like fur. I wish he hadn't put these little insignias so that he could ream you a new asshole if he catches you using them. But
we can always use another texture, Humble.
You ain't bullshitting, Squonk. We can. If they really give you a wild hair in the ass, we can do that. Okay, and see how nice this texture is right here? This is really what I would like on the roll bar. That, or I might turn them to ivory. What do you think? Ivory white, that would be pretty nice. Boy, I'll tell you right now, though, I am tempted as a young tarantula to try to make a camper van out of this. But I know that's not keeping in the spirit of the whole thing. And what would we do with the engine? And it's a beautiful engine. And the whole thing is up for grabs right now. But I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go to work. I am pretty much determined that I'm just going to go back to the editor. I'm going to save this set of wheels with the chrome and set them aside. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to put on there. Let's go to the little Porsche Rooney. I'm going to go to the true Hoonigan. Let's go to Porsche right here. Here's the little kid. I'm going to take this in the editor. There's probably I could do that in less steps, but I'm going to take it in the editor and I'm going to harvest the wheels, the calipers, and the discs, just like they are. Now they're good and wide, so they should be just about right for that other car. The only thing I don't know is if the height of the wheel is the same. It looks similar. If I put that car in here, which we can do easy enough, it should be under Ford, which it is. Let's take a look quick. Maybe we'll be able to tell. Okay, it is not quite as big in diameter. I think these are bigger in diameter than these are. But it does seem like if I write down the numbers of the diameter, I could make them the right size. But it would be a little bit of a job. You know why I want to do it? Because I don't want to lose the ability to have the beautiful colors on the inside of the wheel. I think that looks so much better than what I did because their wheels were so beautiful. They matched everything. And I don't think what I did yesterday, as nice as it may be, I don't think that it does them justice. They wanted it to have the ability to have these nice internal wheels, any color you want. And same thing with the calipers. We can make the calipers any color with these wheels. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to zip it right on in there and go ahead and do that. And I don't know. This engine is probably 300 individual pieces. Maybe not quite that many, but it is a lot of individual pieces. An awful lot. And it is a good 2.5, 3 hours worth of work putting this into that car van if I truly want to. I can't take the whole thing in a big wad. It would be nice. It'd be instant. Just one click, beep, and it's in there. But no, everything, every wire, every piece of this, every little, this part, everything is absolutely, and you got to put it in the right place, and some of it has to be flown into place, and oh my God, you have no, unless you've tried to do something like this, you do not have a grasp of how much work it is. And I got to be out. Well, look at this. Here's where the original, look at that, I just noticed it. Here's where the original axles come out of that thing. I thought it was up here.
Humble was wrong.
Yeah, well, we ain't so.
Wait a minute. It only got one on this side. It's got to have more than one axle, old boy.
You're right, Squonkie. Maybe I didn't screw it up?
No, you didn't. That's to cling on to the side of the vehicle, old boy.
Ah, okay, good. So we're okay?
Dude, it runs like a champ. Are you shitting me?
Okay, I better get at this. Guys, wish me well, because it's going to be the blessing of the Lord Almighty. It's going to get this accomplished or not. So I'm going after it. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, let me give you just a rough idea what we got going here. I just harvested these parts for the engine, but take a look. If I touch this and hit object, there's the tops to those little bolts. There's the bottoms to the bolts. There, oh, there's another piece I didn't see. There's this whole plenum. There's this bottom piece. There's the upper hoses. There's the other hoses. All these have to be flown into position, but I don't think I've got 39 and 38. So let's get them. Okay. Both sides. See the little guys? Look at them. Those little rascals right here. Whew. Well, the good part is I should be able to get, I think I got the tops already, but I'm not for sure. What did we get, 38 or 39? Oh, golly, I don't remember. I think I had 38 the last time, so let's see. Ah, fuck. I got 39. Okay, well, not the end of the world. Let's go get 38. Okay. Alrighty. Now, all these have to be flown into position, so it's a job. Trust me. But I think we got them all. I think I've got everything, including the welds. I am not 100% sure, but I think I've got everything I need. Oh, I'm going to need the blacks for this. I got those. Okay. Alrighty, file. Save. I think there's going to be a third one too. I only see two there. Oh, hang on. We got to get this so I can see it. It's a little bit of a job. There's a third pipe up in here somewhere. Okay. No. I think I got it. I've already harvested the wheels and things we need. The discs are going to come with the wheels. So that's the name of that tune for now. And this is pretty much the very last time that I can ever bring this in here. It took such a long time to render. We got those. We got this. Got that. Okay, we're done. We're done for here. So now I harvested everything I need. Now I have to start assembling it in the other vehicle. Get a cup of coffee, guys. I'll see you when I get a chance. Hang in there. Okay, I want to show you a step that can make it a little easier once we get all the stuff placed into the van that we want to do. We're going to need those textures, and there's going to be a lot of them. Many, 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 many textures that we're going to need. So to make it easy on myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the little Huna Pegasus, and I'm going to open up his textures right here. There's the textures for the Huna Pegasus, and we're just going to leave them. Actually, I want them on this side of the whole spectrum. Just as, I don't need it quite as wide as that, but I do need them here. So I'm going to set them right here, just like that. Okay. Oh, got to minimize. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to go up here, go to cars. There's the little Ford. There's his textures. We're going to make them so we are happy, like in view and details. Okay. Now, we minimize these, but I'm going to have to be sure I read. Try to remind me to which is which. Well, it's going to be obvious probably, but there we go. All right, I'm going to get busy. I'll see you in a minute. I wanted to share this part with you. Here's the stock roll cage, but I changed, instead of it being material number 263, now it's 263C, and we're going to change what the texture is going to be. We got to come on over to the DDS, and we got a cursor from here right over to here, and we're going to put in ivory. There it is right there. This is going to turn pink because it's a different thing. We're going to save it. File, save, roll cage. Now ivory. N-O-W-I-V-O-R-Y. Now ivory. Okay. And we're going to change the name of the roll cage to roll cage 001. Okay. Now we come out of here. See that that's highlighted. Gonna come over here. Materials, Ford truck, stock roll cage, now ivory, and put it in there. Now see, it doesn't know the texture. So we're gonna save, okay. All right. Okay, we want to save this cockpit HR. Okay, let's file, save as cockpit HR. See it right down here? Ford truck. Wait a minute. Cockpit HR. Oops. With new ivory cage. Okay. I'm going to leave the thing named the same because I want to make sure everything's going to still work. And I don't know if it is going to still work, but we're going to hope for the best. Now we got to go in and replace that. Bear with me. I'm trying to do this in such a way that it makes sense. All right. Now, let's highlight that so you know what we're doing. Materials, Ford truck, roll cage, now ivory. Okay, that proved that it's in there. All right, let's get to our view and reset the view. Oh, shit. All right, that didn't work so good. Pitch. We got a pitch. Oh boy, this is going to be a real bastard. It didn't do what I was hoping it was going to do. Ha! This is not good. Wow. This is going to be a real pisser. Alrighty. We got to try to, yeah, that's right. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's see what we got here. Is it a 1x1? Well, it's a little more than that. Oops. Sorry, guys. I thought I could do this a little better, but okay. Now I got to try to tell where the hell it goes. It's got to go higher than that. Let's try a 2 and see what happens. Ooh, baby. All right, now. Looks to me like the pitch has to change too. It probably does. Now let's go up again. This is not going to be as long as yesterday, so don't you worry. It caught me by surprise. I didn't expect to have to go through this. All right, does that look halfway decent? Oh shit, I don't see any seats or anything else. Or engine or anything. Wow, that was a bad thing. Okay, well this ain't gonna fly. Let's go to edit. Let's go to undo. Let's go to undo again. That isn't gonna work the way I wanted to do it. Wowee. Okay, well let's see if we can do it this way. Let's go to display, textures. Let's get in there where we can see what we're doing. Material. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we can do it this way. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll pitch a fucking fit, but we're going to try it anyway. I-V-O-R-Y, ivory. right, let's hope for the best. At least it's in there. Little spooky, ain't it? We haven't done the wheels yet, but we've got the roll cage in. Let's see what happens. I don't want to get too much done before it goes apeshit. Now we want to export the textures into the little transit van. We got to make, there they are, right. Let's start calming some of this down. Right there. Ivory not found, yes, but it is in there. Okay, let's test this and see what happens. Let's just write test 1. Okay. If this works, it's dandy. If it doesn't work, at least I didn't lose all the work of putting the new wheels on. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Here's what we did all yesterday. So what if we did screw this up, we've got the backup of that one. So that's going to be what was from yesterday. But we don't need it anymore today, hopefully. But we do want to save this one just in case it works, and we can carry on from here. I just wanted to bring you along with me to show you this part. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It may not work. I don't know. Might be a ball of shit. I don't know. No? Oh, look. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is prettier. Doesn't that lend a little something nice? And I went in to look to see how I could fix these seats. I don't think I can. The way didn't work the way I wanted to. When I increased the size of this, it did not do what I wanted it to do. I might have to take the seats out and put individual seats in, which means doing it all over but using completely different, same seats, but not a twin at a time, which would be okay because then I could place this one over a little bit farther and make it look a little like it was really supposed to be here rather, or I could put it real close so we could have an extra seat. We could have 2 extra seats in it if I felt like doing that. But, well, we'll have to see how this transpires in a minute, if this will even run. But what do you think of the color? I mean, the ivory does look pretty nice, and it is adjustable. We can adjust it. Right here, it did. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. Let's see what we can do to make it nice. You want to make it shinier? Let's put a 150. There's nice and shiny. And actually, we can go more than that if you want to. We could probably do a 325. They're shiny as can be. You want it to have a little bit more lightness to it. We can do that. Lighten it up a little bit. And actually, we could probably lighten this up a little bit too if we want to. That's kind of nice. So it does have more of an ivory look to it. Spectacular. I don't know if I really want that to go any higher, but we can take a look at. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You want to try that? Now, what about the Fresnel? What if we put a 1 on or a 2 here? That what did that do for us? It didn't do us any harm. Let's save it and call it a day. And see if the truck runs. It may not. I have no idea. Honest to God, I don't. But if it does run, what I'm going to do is take this little thing right here and cut it loose from here and make this ivory so that we can light that up and you can see it at night when you're turning the wheel. That would be pretty cool, I think. And it's not that terrible. What do you think? Do you like the ivory color? It looks pretty sharp, doesn't it? Let's try it with a different skin just to see what you think of it with any other skin. because it'll still be ivory because it's done from the 3D editor. I do have all the parts to put the new engine in. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Where's that black one? Oh yeah, that looks pretty friggin' sharp. Yeah, doesn't that look nice? A nice ivory color. Now we can darken it or do whatever we want. I even could make this to be, if we choose to, I could make it that diamond plate. So we could have it all diamond plate if we want. But one thing at a time. Oh look. This little guy was sharing the same texture as that was, and it became ivory. Well, that ain't the end of the world. That looks kind of nice.
Do you think it'll run?
Oh, fuck. Here we go. It either it's gonna or it ain't. This is where we're gonna find out. If it isn't gonna run, it's because it'll look for a texture it can't find, and it'll take a shit for itself, and then we're done right here as far as that goes. The only other thing I could do is make sure it has the texture it's looking for, and this one on top of it is going to be okay. We'll know real quick, because either it's going to run or it won't. It's running. It's running. Okay. And now we can look at it and determine, is this too white? Do we not like it? Is it okay? It's not terrible. Is it detracting from our view? I could make it glass, for that matter. A dark glass. What do you think if it was dark glass? Well, now I don't know why it does that. The last two cars did that. I think it's the track, not the car. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, look. This was made out of that same texture also. That's the one thing about changing stuff. You don't always find out in time what you changed and what you didn't. But hey, it runs. This is the good thing. This is a good thing. It didn't crap out on us. It ran. So I'll go do the wheels. It's going to look really sweet with those wheels. Oh, man. Wait.
I hope it works. Oh! All right, come on. Let's go do this.
I'll see you in a little bit. Fellas, would you like to see what's entailed in swapping these wheels? You might get some enjoyment out of it. I just saved the little guy. I don't know why it's doing this, to be honest with you. Display. Yeah, let's just go to that. All right. Okay. So, an interesting thing is, the wheels we're going to put on come with discs. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to start at a strange place. Now remember, whenever you're swapping wheels, you have to have the front of the car facing left, so that the dummies that are in here, which I've never even seen or don't know anything about, but I do know this: if you don't do it this way, it doesn't work, no matter what you do. And you can't put a rear wheel on a front. It has to be exactly what you're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out these Brembos. Okay? We're going to swap the Brembos out with the new one. Okay? So come on over here to materials. Replacement wheels. Turbo with, okay, wheels. Left front. Suspension. Place it. Okay, don't worry about that. Everything's going to be fine. Now, we've got this placed. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to reach in, I'm going to grab the disc, and do you see the scale size? We're going to make that so fucking small that you can't even see it. But we have our coordinates because of where we just placed the brand new disc. Okay? The reason I'm doing this is because it may throw a fucking error if it's looking for that disc and can't find it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a 1 right here, We're going to put a 1 right here. We're going to put a 1 right here. Just bear with me. This'll really save you a lot someday. Now we're going to put a 0 here. You're going to see shit start to change real quick. 0 here. And a 0 here. Okay? It's there, but it's not there. Now we're going to swap the wheel out. Wheel. Materials. Porsche. Replacement. Wheels. Left front. Wheel. Boom. This way, now you don't see right now, you don't see the caliper, but it is in there. Just take my word for it. Very soon, it's all going to look happy. You're going to like it. They're plenty wide enough, and we're going to do the same thing with all 4 of them. So we might as well get started. We're going to start with the suspension. We're going to swap it over for the new one. Left rear suspension. I know it sounds weird, but it's going to work. Don't you worry. Now, same thing with the disc. We have to keep the disc, but oh shit! I don't want RV. No. 0.0000010. Okay. Control C. Control V. Control V. Okay. It's there, but it's not there. You see, the Settle Corsa doesn't care how big the thing is. It just has to see it. Left rear wheel. There it is. Don't worry about that. We'll place everything as soon as we get a little farther down the line. You'll see those are nice and wide, though. That's going to be fine. Now we're going to do the same thing with the front and the back. Now stick with me because I want to show you how many textures are going to be necessary, and that's why we saved those 2 folders to begin with. Suspension. Okay? And we don't want to take it off. We want to replace it. Materials, replacement wheels, wheels, right front, suspension, place. Okay? We go in, touch the disc, and now it should have the same thing I just saved. Yes, it does. Doesn't matter which order you do this in. But we can't do without the sons of bitches. That's the thing. Okay, now we'll change the wheel. Not material, wheel. Whew, whew. That had me going a little bit. Materials, replacement, wheels, right front, wheel itself, place him in there. There he is. Now don't worry, we're going to come back and fix that on the next try. We're going to get it all lined up and have it beautiful, and if it all goes well, you're going to be jumping up and down.
I am too.
Okay, let's finish her up here. Suspension, swap-a-rooney, right rear, suspension, bing, bing. Don't worry about that. Now we're going in and touch the disc. And as I said, it doesn't matter which order these 3 take place. It's just important that you do it. Otherwise, you're going to have 2 discs on the same wheel. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, who knows? Oh, I see. I had an extra 0 it didn't need. All right, well, whatever. Okay, now, not to worry, not to worry. This is a real creepy thing to do if you don't know, if you've never done it before. It's really difficult if you're just getting started, because you're going to run into things like I have done in the past. Okay. All right. Now, don't worry about anything. We can make everything the way it's supposed to be when we can see things better. And we can see things better when we get all the textures right. Okay? We're going to be really happy, I'm pretty sure. So, do this. You always see this little wiggler here? It will tell us ends editing, keeping the changes, and it closes the window. Now, we want to go to export. Now, here's where the fun begins. Textures. And we're going to export the textures of this little guy right into here, and it's going to flip out. Ready? El Flippo. Now, see, if we didn't know where we can find these, we are in bad shape. But if I Alt-Tab to one of these, not this, Porsche Huna Pegasus, that's good. That's what we need. We need these. Now I got to Alt-Tab and hope I catch the other one. Oh, he did. Sometimes you just, I mean, I ought to get a lottery ticket now. Oh, I don't do that shit. But anyway, so here's what we do. We start right at the top. Black, null, and it is in alphabetical order, so that does help. So watch. Right at the top, these were not found. Black, null, plastic. Now let's look for black, null, plastic. We know we've got it. There it is right there. Copy. And make sure you don't place it inside something else. Paste. Okay, black, null, plastic. Break, disk, blur, and PNG. Break, disk, blur, and PNG. Okay.
Is there another one?
No. Caliper diff DDS. There that is. This is a nightmare if you don't know what car these came from. Caliper main diff. Caliper main map PNG. Which one of you just thought to yourself, why don't we just take all the textures out of this car and put it in the other one? We'll have everything in one shot. Well, I've tried that before, and sometimes things are named the same, but they're not the same. If you do that, you not only make this textures folder way bigger than it needs to be, adding to the size of the car, but you can render it useless as hell because you just took something away that it can't have anymore. Well, you could just go back to the previous KN5 and start from scratch. But anyway, let's stick with where we are. Caliper, main map PNG. Now you want caliper NM. There it is right there. Copy, and don't put it anywhere else. Make sure you see it. Caliper NM, flat N. ABCD, flat N. Aha, but look, it has to be flat N. And what do we got here? We got flat N and flat NM.
Okay, we'll get the one that it wants.
Okay. We want glass clear. This is for, you'll see why. That's glass clear. Metal detail caliper. Metal detail caliper. Rim PNG. Rim detail DDS, and it needs rim map. Okay, okay, you can do it this way when you find two that are together. That's not a problem. Okay. Rim map PNG. Now we need wheel DDS SSR. And we're going to need the bottom one because there's two of them right there. Okay. Now we need tire blur PNG. Tire blur NM PNG. Tire diffuse PMG. Just hang on, don't get ahead of myself. Well, we can grab these two in a row right here. All right, now we need tire dirt. There it is right there. And we got the end of what it says we need. Now, we're trusting it to not lie to us and there be anything that we need that we don't see, but we're going to hit this. Now we're going to make a new KN5 and put Happy Wheels, like Happy Meals, but these are good for you. With a Z, just because I can. Okay, now, give it a second or two, not that it needs it, but it never hurts. Bada bingo, bada bango. All right, now we can see what we've got. Who is this? This is our AMC fan. This is our Huna Pegasus. We're going to calm him down, move him over, jump him over to here. Materials, get rid of this. This is going to be a far shorter video, I pray. We're going to remove this in a minute, but let's get this one out on the desktop. Look, this is only our second one of the day. There's where we were yesterday. Here's the two that we've got today so far. We should be one more away from being done with it, to be honest with you. And then the easy part comes. It's easy for me because all I have to do is replace some files. With other things, and bango, we've got it. So let's go take a peek-a-rooney and see what we've got. I knew you'd like to see this.
Take a look at those puppies.
Oh, and don't worry, we're going to adjust them. Everything's going to get adjusted. Don't worry about it. Oh, what the fuck?
What happened to our discs? They're tiny.
Don't worry about that either. This is all adjustable. All adjustable. All adjustable. It must be that these thought this was going to be over there. Well, whatever the deal. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. We've got them, though. Now, let me show you the happy part. Where's that one we like so well? The Corona. Watch this shit. Are you ready to jump up and down? I hope you are, because we're going to be doing it. We go to skin editing mode. We go to paint shop.
We don't want to paint the car.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? What? Hang on. Wait a minute. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly is right. I definitely don't want to fuck the car up. No way. I don't want to do that. All right. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Oh, let me get up, sit up here. My leg just fell asleep. All righty. All righty. So, Corona Extra. Let's take a look at this. It's called Common Paint. Oh, Metal Detail. Metal Detail. Common Paint. Holy shit. How the hell did he get it the color he got it? Oh boy. Ah. Body map. badass. Oh, God bless him. Look at that. It makes sense for once. Oh my God, that ain't that bad. Ho, 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 ho. These guys are awesome. That's so much easier. It makes fucking sense. But this is a pisser. I don't want to fuck this up. No, hang on. So, it could be common paint. But if it was, wouldn't we have fucked it up when we went ivory? It could be detailed DDS, metal detail. So what we're going to do, oh fuck. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make sure we don't fucking hose this. I do not want to hose this son of a bitch at all. I'm thinking as fast as I can think. Skins. Corona Light. We're going to make a copy of this. Okay. I mean, Corona Extra, forgive me. I come in here. I don't see anything that looks like... All right. Common Paint PSD. That must be it. Do I have a P? I do have a PSD. Look, watch. Copy and paste. I do have a PSD to PNG deal. No, I don't. Go lay down. All right, let's see if we can find it. It's called Common Paint, right? Here, I want to see the fucking thing. Oh, pardon me. There it is right there. Let's open this up and see what it is. All right. Okay, here we go. Check it out. There's the little puppy right there. At it, so we can look at it. There he is. Happy little kid. He's a big rascal, too. That's why he looks so good. Look at that. There's how they did it. Okay, they use PSDs. Isn't that a pisser? This is new land for me, brother. This is new land for me. I don't want to fuck this up. This is too beautiful to put a hose to. Man, look at what they did, though. Holy shit, these guys are amazing. All right, well, at least that shows me that.
Ah, Yavango. Mighty. Well, bats gone to seed.
Will you not do that to me? I want that one alone. I'm going to put a K. Common Paint, okay? Let's see what this looks like. Okay. All right, we ended up with a beautiful silver unit. All right. Maybe now, oh, that is pretty fucking nice looking too. Okay, but this isn't what we're trying to do. So we're going to edit. We're going to go to the paint shop if we can. Okay, calipers. We're going to make them whatever color you would like them to be. This is the Corona, so we don't want that. We'll make them a nice color like this. Okay, oops. Let's make them nice. Car paint. See, you can't. It doesn't do it. That's okay, though. We don't want to do it. We didn't want to do that at all. The leather, if we fuck with that, that's going to change our animal hide. Our next leather, rims, that's what we want. We want rims. So now we could have red, whatever color you think would go good with that Corona deal. We could really pretty ones, a little on the reddish side. Let's go with that. Maybe our calipers don't match as well as they could have. Do we want them white? No, we don't want them white. We don't want them red. How about yellow?
Shit, brindle green.
No. A lighter, yeah, that's going to be fine. We'll go with that right there. Now, modify current generated. It's called Big Kahuna. We'll save Big Kahuna, all right? It's rendering all kinds of shit. Don't worry about a thing. Okay, rims, ding, ding. I'm trying to buffalo this fucker so it doesn't do me nasty. Okay, now, we have a brand new thing called, uh-oh. Yeah, that's right, it doesn't know any better. It doesn't know that I would have had the other, because this is a brand new deal. See, this is Big Kahuna. If I go back to Corona, we got our happy deals here. But, aha.
We also end up with a silver fucking car, which ain't so cool.
But hang on a second. But there's a reason because of that. Don't worry about it. Just generate one for me, would you? That a boy. Okay, not to worry, because we thought ahead of ourselves. Number one, this is called common paint, not with a K. Okay. Now, let's take a look what Corona Extra looks like, and copy and paste. Copy. Now, we're going to go to Big Kahuna right there. Pop this in there. Pop this in there. See how it can get a little out of hand.
Oh, fuck.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on. We're only partially fucking fucked. Where's Big Kahuna? There he is. Okay. Watch this. Ding! We're not completely fucked. Hang on a second. What's the name of this? This is called rim pang. It's called rim detail. Okay, we got rim detail and we got rim detail caliper. So, not a problem. Watch this shit. So we go to Big Kahuna. There's rim detail. There's rim detail DDS. There's caliper. So we want copy and paste. Copy. Wait a minute. Brain work. Copy and paste. Okay. Now we come back to this. Pop this one in there. Pop this one in there. Now we come down to here. Back to here. We should have, yes we do, we got the wheels we wanted with the calipers we wanted. We're just going to have to take an extra step and use the Big Kahuna for our different deals. Except, you know, now I can make a custom skin of my own for Big Kahuna, because we've got one. I'll have to come up with an idea for it, but I'm sure I can. And look, we got the happy wheels and what have you want there. We've got everything going our way. Dudes and dudettes, are you ready for the fucking litmus test? All we have to do is see if it runs. If the truck runs, then all we have to do is adjust the wheels in the 3D editor and maybe in the file structure, and we should be shitting in high cotton. Are you ready to try and see if it works? Let's see if it does. If it does, we're real close to me making a really happy video and using this rascal, and you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you watched it happen. There we go. It didn't shit the bed. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get out here and take a look.
Are the calipers in place?
Yes, they are. Calipers are in place.
Are the discs backwards? Because it looks like they might be.
They could stand to be bigger, but they're not. It ain't a deal breaker. It ain't a deal breaker. They're just not as big as they ought to be. And obviously we're going to move the back tires in where they belong. There I am, old Fuzzy Wuzzy. Yeah, about 3 years ago, when that was how long my whiskers were then. Kevnev did that for me. I got the best subs in the world, I'll tell you right now, no bullshit. Is this cool enough? Okay, so guys, I'm going to leave you for a little bit. I'm going to go make the adjustments, and we should be shitting in high cotton. What do you think?
I'm liking it.
I'll see you in a minute. Well, guys, take a look at the critter. We just got to take it out one more time to make sure the wheels stay where they're put right now. But look, we're not digging into those great big wells inside. I left the original engine. There's no reason to change it. Could be done, but there's no sense in it. They did a great job. Let's let them bask in their own deserved glory. But I took the little aero package off because I really wanted it to be kind of a little bit more like a California retro mod than an absolute race car. But that's just for my own self. It could easily be put back on because I saved it, and it would just be a matter of installing it again. And since the original already knows where it is, it would just fly into place most likely beautifully. And but I just wanted to clean it up a little bit. Although Humble's wearing the Batman suit, so he's ready to do his crime fighting or whatever there is to do. But you'll see we've got the newer blue inside to the wheels. It's a happy little critter, man. It should run like a champ, and we're very close to a finished product. Now the fun begins. Well, this is all fun, but this is the work fun, is doing this part. But the skins come in next. I get to have a ball with the skins, learn something new with the PSDs, which I've never used before. So this could open up a whole brand new thing. Thank you so much, old jumper, and my mind doesn't grasp names as well as it should, so forgive me, please. But I do so appreciate you ever putting this mod out to be enjoyed just like you put it out. It was gorgeous. There's no reason to not enjoy it like that. But thank you for letting me have fun with it like this. Don't ever think I'll put this mod out as if it was my own. I will never, ever, under any circumstances, do that. In fact, I will be trying to get a hold of you just to send this your way. With a link to the videos or whatever you want. And you let me know if you say, Humble, I refuse to let you monkey with the truck. I'll throw it in the trash. Just keep one copy for myself because that's a lot of work for nothing. But I don't think you'd do that because I do not mean you any harm, and I'm sure you know that. So guys, this is how we turned out. Now we've got to do the litmus test, which is see where the wheels show up in game. Because just because they're here, remember, this is where the KN5 is seen, but this is not necessarily where it's seen in the game. So that's the name of that tune. But what a sweetheart. Isn't this an absolute bona fide ass kicker? And yeah, you can definitely change the colors of the seats as you see fit. And even this tiny little blue thing down here, you could make it a different color if you want to. I don't know why we would, but you can do it if you feel like it. Man, what happened to my fucking nose? Looks like I've got a booger stuck in there or something. But anyway, we ain't going for that. So that's it. What do you think? Let's go try it, and if it works, good. And the wipers? Oh, no, when it rains, I can have wipers. Yay. Squonkie and I are going fishing. That's what we'll do. We'll take this up to L.A. Canyons, and we'll have some fun going fishing. He always loves doing that. He don't like fish so much, but he always gets some nice peanuts and sits on he gets to race around like a bastard, kicking up just fucking sand and having fun. You know how they do. So let's go see what we got. What do you think, guys? I think we have earned it. Well, if I get to the right place where we can actually do this, we have. Let's do this thing. This could be one more adjustment in the suspension INI file just to place the wheels where they belong if I need to. But there's a possibility I won't. There's a possibility it'll be fine just like it is. Well, so much for possibilities. Let's take a look at the kid. Oh, that's what the blue is. It's over my head. All right. That's what that is. Okay. Well, I learned something just now. Alrighty, let's take a look. Okay, they didn't move here, so I have to do that with the INI files. But our calipers did stay happy, and everything should translate well in just a moment here. Let's go take care of that. That's not, if everything goes well, this should be not a problem at all. File Explorer, what is this nonsense? Oh, get out of here. Okay, where am I? Well, textures will probably do it. That'll get us over there to data. Make sure I'm in the right car. I'm not. I'm in the Huna Pegasus. That would be a mistake. Data. There we go. So, those wheels are way out there. We're going to have to really tone these buggers down. Let's go do that. Okay, so if a 190 puts them there, let's try a 180. That's a lot of change. And we got a 197. So let's go to a 194 and see about that. Let's check that out, guys. We'll do that. Make sure these are cleared out. Come on, let's go see what that did. We're close. That's almost another video going up today. Let's take, I like the black one though, man. It is so fucking sharp. This is a gorgeous vehicle, man. I still got to put the aero package and the tires and lots of goodies in it to give it up to the squonk test. This thing's going to be a nice vehicle though. Okay, let's take a look. Oh man, we are just about there. I'd like to bring the front ones in to where this line is equal to this. And the same in the back. Actually, man, it looks fucking sweet. But I think we'll be better off if I do that. And they are equal. Yeah, let's just do that. We're so close, we can almost smell it. Pardon me. Let's go do that. Bing. Okay, so a 180. Let's go to a 77. And let's bring this down to a 90, 92. I'm just guessing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's the best thing I can tell you. If I knew what I was doing, I'd be fucking it up left and right. The only hope I've got is that I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I have a rough idea. I'm just going by the internal fortitude of inside me.
By the grace of God is what it is.
Man, that's right where I wanted these. I'm good. That was a doggone happy guess. These can come in just a tiny bit. A tiny bit. But that's perfect. Okay, no problem. And the calipers followed. Yep, everything's happy. Oh, it's a sweetie. Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
What a happy unit, man. Oh my God, this thing is cooler than a bastard. That is super cool. Absolutely super cool. Look at that puppy. Man.
Oh. Woohoo! Oh, guys, I'm telling you.
Humble is a happy mile of wagon.
All right. Very close, very close. 77 didn't do it, but I'll bet you 76 will, but that's what we're going to go to then, 76.
Trombones and your mammy.
All right, let's go see one more time. But we got to take the Corona skin. Old Corona. Because that's the one I first fell in love with out of all of them. I don't know why, but that is, by the way, above the Hoonigan, that is the eclipse that's coming in this coming May. Believe it or not. All right, let's go take a peek-a-rooney. Number 5, bing. And I think we've got the thing on the run this time. Yep, we got her. So that's how you do it, guys. I'm going to have some fun this afternoon. Woohoo! Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you think it needs anything else. I don't think it does. Or if you say, Humble, it's got to have the aero package back. Put it back, man. What the fuck? Whatever. What do you think? What a nice job. Oh my God, this thing is awesome. Okay, let's go see what we can do. And I will, you'll have to wait for the next, I may not want to, but you got to wait for the next video to see how it all turns out. So, credits. Credits go to 3D Shell, Forza Turn 10, 3D Work, Old Man Jumper, God bless you. 4K Templates, Body and Wheels, Old Man Jumper, God bless you. Physics by Mike Rutland. Skins, Old Man Jumper, Alan McEnroe, and Jordan Doe. God bless you guys. I'm not bullshitting you. Every single one of you. I am so thankful. Hey, look at what. I don't have Facebook anymore. I got rid of it. But, hey, if you guys, any of you guys have Facebook, maybe you could get in touch with those guys for me if you'd be kind enough. I just don't have it anymore. I'm not going back to that. But we should get word to them somehow. I imagine, I'll tell you what, I'll ask Sir Spats. I'll ask Sir Spats if he would get in touch with him for me and send them my way. I'd like to visit with them guys a little bit too. So, guys, this is all she wrote. Where's that black skin? Oh, wait, we got to, hey, don't go bananas. Come back here. We got to upgrade our opportunities here. Let's see what we want. I want to come back a little bit and down. Well, I overdid that. Okay, oh, look at that puppy. Let's get in there a little bit. Oh, man, look at that thing. That is a fucking sweetie. Let's just take one picture. I don't know why I like it so well. I mean, I didn't even know these things existed in 1969 when I was a kid. But, man, it just looks, it's just super fucking cool in my book. I think the thing's awesome. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Thank you for watching, for subscribing. And I always love to see your comments. I look for those things right after I do a psalm or two in the Bible in the morning. And then answer you promptly. Because I'm retired, and this is a big thing to me. Not having family, I kind of adopted all of you. So, actually, you're very kind to me, and I appreciate it. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye now.